Good evening everyone and welcome to another race weekend at CDR. In Season 5 we are at Japan, the Suzuka. So we've got the length for this track is 3.61 miles. We're going to do 27 laps of this. We've got 3 rounds of qualifying, of course, where we're going to lose the 5 slowest drivers until Q3, which will be the top 10 shootout. And people are leaving the session as well. This looks like a great start. So I'm going to need to send Cameron Poulter an invite, it would seem. So bear with me. Oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, so Cameron's just saying audio glitch, so he's restarting the game, but what I'll do is I will just send him an invite anyway. If he hurries up. I'll send him a couple. Ah, this is going to be interesting. So Cameron's just saying in chat it's going to be a dry quali, which is very overcast. It's going to be slippery, but a wet race. Now, is it into tyres or is it going to be full wets? And Cameron Porter has joined back, so hopefully he can carry on with qualifying. Let's get everything up. And we have got Mr. Blue in chat as well, saying hello T-Bag, how you doing, buddy? You good? So don't need tyres, not worried about that. And we got the full track, so let's find out. It looks like it's a Red Bull of LF Racing. Yep, so as I said, we've got a couple of reserves in tonight. We've got Bulks, Andy Boy, Hound. There was another one, and Mr. Osso Bosso himself. So we'll stay on board with LF for the first one, as he's going to make his way up to the very awkward first turn. Try not to invalidate, because you can push yourself out quite wide and it's easy to on this track. Then we have got the S-curves. And the problem you've got with this one is if you mess up one of the first corners, it does impact the whole rest of the S's. But it looks like very smooth and clean through there, very tidy. So as he's going to come up to the Degner curve, yep, just downshifting, a slight lift there through turn 9. Then he's going to make his way. Ooh, so he's backed out of that. Wonder if he'll carry on just to get a time on the board, but he has got a Mercedes behind him, so he'll want to move out of the way quite sharpish. Is that Hound? It is, yes. So he's on a lap. Blue, I am good, my man. Good man, he just gets out of the way for him. So we're going to go up to the Spoon curve. Whoa. Bit of a big lift there, so that would have cost him a mega amount of time. And then we've got both Aston Martins behind him. Of Albie, and it's Andy Boy in there for us this week. So he has set a purple middle sector, but that will be because he's the only first person that's going to set a time. Unfortunately, he took the casino triangle a bit tight there, so that cost him a bit of time, but that's a 31.7. So yeah, so that's a 39 for him, but that's a banker. So we'll jump on with, is it Albie? Nope, it's going to be Andy Boy. Let's see what time, as he has invalidated. What would it have been? Don't know. That's alright, we'll go on to Albie. He comes across, so he's had an issue somewhere. That's going to be the McLaren of Sociopath, and Hound is out. So he won't be partaking anymore in this one. Ah, Mr. Robin, how are we doing, my man? How you doing, also? Are you good? So Robin's setting a 30.7. So who we got now? That does look to be... Is that a Williams? Is that going to be Scotty? Yes, Scotty coming across the line now. He's going to set at 31.1. Let's have a look, see who's next. Jahu is on a lap, but he's on the back straight. And Dan's setting a time of a 30.646, and he has been crying about this, saying he's not a fan of this track. So it's going to be Jahu next. Just too much boot coming out of the last corner and just cost him massively. He still sets a 32.5. Matthias there with a 30.7. Who else we got? So Andy Boy with a 30.6. Currently P2. So Albie coming across the line now. That's a 30.8. That's going to be that MDG coming across the line. So I think he invalidated, so he's got to go again. Who else? Sinex is just starting a lap. So we've got Tormund Kills who's come across the line with a 31.3. Oh, Sinex looked like he went deep into turn 1. That would have cost him a bit of time there going into turn 2. We'll stay on board with this one for the S's. So that's the other McLaren going across the line. He's starting a lap now, so that's going to be Grimjaw. One of the Hasses has gone back into the pits. Bulks is now starting his lap for the Haas. So that was a Degner curve he's gone through. Now he's going to go up to turns 10, which is going to be the hairpin, turn 11, sorry. So we have got a Ferrari there, so I'm wondering if that's Cameron Poulter. Let's have a look. Nope, that's going to be Osso. So as Sinex makes his way round the spoon, and he's invalidated, he's pushed it out too wide. Dukes crosses the line with a 30.7. Let's have a look, see what Cameron's on. As he's coming down the back straight now. So Rabico is still in the pit, so he's waiting for... Ooh. So that was Cameron just trying to get a bit of a toe there where he could. Nicely through the Casino Triangle. So as he comes across the line now, it's a 30 flat from Cameron Poulter. So let's have a look, see what else we've got. So Grimjaw crosses the line with a 30.9. See what else we've got. I think Osso, or is that a Haas of... Yeah, Haas of Bulks, he's just backed out. So let's go on board with Osso, see what he can put through. As he comes up to the Casino Triangle. Well, he looked like he was a bit hesitant there. I think he turned in a bit too early, then changed that over. So taking the shortest part, that's a 32.4. Definitely going to need to improve on that. So we've got a Red Bull coming across the line now. So he's just starting his lap. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. The Sinex here getting a bit of a toe. He's lifted. He's had to back out. So Rabico's still in the pits. We'll stay on board with Bruges. I say he's currently... he's lost it. And that's coming out of turn 9. He's cooked it. So Sinex with a 38.5. So let's have a look, see anyone's actually on a... And he's invalidated in turn 1. So that's just Jahu getting out of the way. Scotty coming across the line. I believe he's starting his lap now. What's Dukes doing? Nope, he's not. So we'll stay on board with Scotty. Going round turn 2. See how he takes the S's. Absolutely chucking it in, trying not to ride the curbs too much, or these things will just auto spin you. Little lift there. Oh, as there's a tyre in the way, that would probably been off-putting. And we've got Mr. Matthias in chat. How we doing, man? You good? Currently sitting in P4 with a 30.7. You comfortable with that, or do you reckon you're going to have to go out again? As, of course, Cameron Porter's retired. He's putting his feet up. So here we go. Scotty coming up to the spoon curve, turn 13 and 14. Absolutely chucking it in. Ooh. He held on to that. I thought he was going to drift out too wide. He's going to try and get as much of a toe as possible. They need to get out of his way. Christ's sake. Bang in the middle of the road. You don't do that. Here we go. Takes the triangle nicely. He's taking a bit of a wider line through there, but that's a 30.9. That's currently... He's not moved from there, to be fair. So... We've got Sociopath on a lap. He's about to start one. So we've got a Red Bull. Let's have a look. He's probably going to start another lap. But he has got Osso behind him, as he has invalidated, so he's probably going to have to duck into the pits and go again. So we'll jump on board with Rabico. I know he was pretty quick in the practice session earlier, the guys were saying, so he has got a bit of traffic in front of him. I believe that is a Williams. Yeah, he moves out of the way for him nicely. Well done. Nice and smoothly does it. Here we go. Oh, it always looks like these guys are going to invalidate there, but just hold it. I've got a lot of people watching tonight, which is quite nice. 15 at a time. Here we go. As he goes through, just turned 15, cutting these corners as much as you can, avoiding that outside curb, power down, keeping it close to the wall as possible. As he crosses the line, it's a 30.3. So Cameron Porter seriously set the pace early with a 30 flat, so he should be looking in the 29s then. So we have got Haas now. That's going to be Bulks. That's how you cut a corner. He's going into the pit, so he's giving up on that. Let's have a look, see what Matthias is doing. He is nearly 2 tenths up on his time. So this will put him around the P4 mark. So if he can keep that, he should be safe. Well, we've got Bruges out now on a lap as well, so I'll jump on board with him after. Here we go. Could have took a bit more of that corner there. That would have compromised his next turn. But keep it to the inside. That's slight, so he lost time down the back straight then. But 30.6, he should be alright with that. But I don't expect him to retire. Oh, and we have got Cameron Porter flexing in the chat. So literally where Bruges has just come across, he's just said, I messed up the S section and the corner under the bridge, so still got time to make up. So he's looking at the 29s. Let's see what Bruges can do. As I said, he's currently P2 in the Tier 1 Championship. Sociopath is leading. He's currently P4. Quite interesting. I'll take a very tighter line going into turn 13. These tend to take a bit of a wider line. Interesting to know. So let's see how he takes the casino triangle. Short shifting there, keeping it as close to the right as possible. And that's a 30.520. So he's currently P4. So let's have a look, see what Matthias is doing. So it says he's down on his time. So we'll go on with Grimjaw. So a lot of people coming out. Dan's coming back out now, so I don't think he's too confident with that time, as the track is now starting to ramp up. As we've got a car, who is that? That's Sinex. He's in the wall. So I'm not sure he's... I believe Grimjaw's going again. Oh, he went in a bit deep there into turn 1, so that's just would have cost him a bit of time. Let's have a look as we go round. So these guys are all on outlaps. Jahu's backed out. So LF Racing is now coming around the back straight. So we'll see by sector 2 split. So he's 7/10 up. So we're looking at a 30.8 here, depending on how he takes the next series of corners. He doesn't short shift and he's on the power, keeping it close to the wall, and that is a 30.6. Currently P6. Where's Andy boy? So he's just started his lap. So let's have a look, see anyone's Scotty warming up his tyres. There's a few ahead of him. The Grimjaw with a 31, MDG with a 31 flat. Jahu, I'm guessing he's just warming up the tyres. So let's see what Grimjaw can do. We've got a yellow flag somewhere in sector 1. Rabico's retired, so he's happy with that time. So it's all or nothing for this one. Or he just couldn't get on the power fully there. He just wasn't comfortable. As he crosses the line now though, P4 with 30.5. The track is seriously ramping up here, and that is also about to cross the line. That's a 31.6, and he's still P18. No, we have got an Aston Martin. So who is that? Is that Andy boy? It is. So Albie is on an outlap. Is he going to be able to... That was a nice line through them series of corners there, keeping it tight to the wall. As he crosses the line, it's a 30.2. And he's still in tier 3. Jesus. So let's have a look. So Danny's slightly up on his time. Is that MDG? It is. Ooh, I suppose he didn't invalidate there. Let's see what time he can put on. That's P8. Albie needs to do something here. He's on the cusp. Oh no, he's done. That's it. 30.8. So let's see what Dan's going to put on the board. Scotty has moved up with a 30.5. He crosses the line now. That's Dan in P2 with a 30.1. He's easily through. Jahu crosses the line. Fortunately, he's out. I think that is it for Osso. Yeah, it's a 33. He's done now, unfortunately. So we've got Robin now. He is safe, but is he going to finish his time? It did say he was up on his time. So keeping it tight to the walls. He crosses the line with a 30.4. Who else we got? Grimjaw's decided to go in the pits. LF Racing. So we are going to be losing Sinex, who ended up in that wall just there on the left. So as LF Racing comes across the line now, he's a 30.9, puts him P12. So we are going to lose Sinex, Hound, Osso, Toolman Kills and Jahu. So Albie is just scraping through. Be interesting to see what Q2 brings. As I say, nearly 2 tenths ahead there, Cameron Poulter, and he did say he had a lot of time in that as well. And someone's online. Well, there we go. So I was less than 2 tenths of 1.3. It was 2 tenths to Andy boy, but yeah, let's just go jump down. So again, Jahu, Tallman Kills, Osso Bosso, Hound and Sinex are out. As we move on to Q2. So what I see there was no issues. I think Scotty got caught up there. He had to sort of swerve a bit. Coming down the back straight. Right, so that looks to be a Ferrari coming out first. No doubt that will be... It will be Karen Porter because the other Ferrari isn't in. So we'll stay on board for this one for the entirety. So Cameron Porter just getting his tyres warmed up. So Andy popping in chat, just trying to cover up, you know, the pace that he has, as usual. If you see me at the start of the week, I was nowhere near that time. Practice pays off. Agreed, but you already had that sort of pace anyway, so don't try and hide that fact. Right, here we go. Cameron Porter coming up to turn 1 and 2. Nice, lovely line through there. Absolutely amazing. So that's through the S's. Cordy right and curbs. I've got the yellow flag in sector 3 for some reason. I'm not paying attention to that. Oh, it's a little bit wobbly. Coming out of Dunlop curve. Oh, looked like he went a bit deep in there as well. Shouldn't watch him, this is what happens. He's not afraid to take those curbs on. There we go. Coming round turn 12 as he comes to turn 13, which will be spoon curve. Full power, blasting it down the back straight. Which most will know this as 130R, but it has actually changed slightly, so it's actually technically not called that anymore. Here we go, keeping it nice and tight to that wall. Jesus. Okay, so I ain't gonna slander the guy. A 30 flat, and I did see mistakes in that as well, to be fair. That was bloody good job. Who's crossing the line now? That was Bolts, as Andy Boy decides to Take some cones out. So he starts his now. Let's have a look, see where everyone else is. That does look like that's MDG starting a flying lap. So Albie coming round now, but he's going to be starting another one. So Duke's up. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, Albie with a 59 definitely won't be his time. Same as Duke's. So these are all doing burning laps. So Matthias starting his. Again, taking on this, but he has got Albie for company as well behind him, but he's keeping the pace there, so he hasn't got a problem. So he does set a middle sector 1 purple, but of course this is his, hasn't set a time yet, as we have got a yellow flag. That's probably Cameron, who's in low fuel mode. So Robin's just coming around to start his. Andy Boy is going to set a time beforehand, so we'll keep an eye on this. As he comes across the line, it's a 30.2, not 2 million miles away off his own time. So we'll go on board with MDG, then it's going to be Albie to follow behind. And that's a 30.3, and Albie sets a 30.5. So Dukes are coming across the line now, it's going to be a 30.3. I think that's Matthias, a 30.6. Bruce does a 31 flat. There we go, we've got Grimjaw about to cross the line now. Oh, there we go, a 29.9. We're in the 29s as he just moves over out of the way for his teammate. So who else we got? Sociopath starting he, so we might as well stay on board for the entirety of he's one. I say our current Tier 1 Championship leader, so he'll be looking to extend this. A few yellow flags, but that's probably because of low fuel mode. So the Degner curve, he does actually miss. He doesn't ride that curb. Let's just put this on charge. Comes down the back straight to turn 15, and then Casino Triangle of 16, 17 and 18, which takes us up. Right, so this is literally, what's he going to set as he crosses the line? It's going to be a 30.3. Is Albie? No, he's in low fuel mode. So we've got Dan now. And that's at, ooh, 30.8. Porter's on an outlap now as well, so he's not comfortable being in P3. He don't like stuff like that. So Scotty May is making his way around turn 18. Crosses the line with a 30.4. And we've got Robin as well. Grimjaw, he's going into pits. Robin's backed out of that one, so racing has just started his lap. Let's have a look. Is Sociopath going for another run? No. Got yellow flag in sector 1, not sure. And LF Racing has spun. So is anyone else on a lap? No. So just got Cameron Porter there, he's just setting up, getting those tyres nice and toasty. Of course not going on the grass, that sometimes helps. Yeah, 2 tenths up on his time here. This is looking mighty quick. Jesus. He's 7 tenths up on his time. This is going to be 29.4 as soon as he come out of sector 2. And that is why I didn't say anything, because I knew he was listening and probably would have put him off. So we've got now, we've got Rabico. He's set a purple middle sector. As he comes up to the line now, he's in the 29s as well, the 29.9. So we've got, I think is that Albie crossing the line now. He's about to start his final run. Same as Matthias. Bruce is still in the pits. He don't have long left, so he'll want to get out as soon as he can. I'm just trying to work out. Bulk's on a lap here. No. So who's going to be first round? I believe it is going to be Robin. So we'll stay on board for this one. So DG has now just started his final run. I say his final run, he'll probably do a burner before he goes for it. They didn't give me sector 2 split, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but unless this is, no, this ain't a burner, that keeps it tight to the line. It's a 30.6, that puts him P4. I expect times to start tumbling now. Who was that? Rabico's gone into the pits. Albie with a 29.9. It seemed like he was struggling in... oh no. So Duke's just coming up across the line now to start his other lap. So we'll jump on with IF Racing. Yeah, it's got a bit of traffic there. Oh my god. That's cost him. So hopefully he's got enough in the tank for another run. Turn his ERS off. Yeah, I think he has. Let's have a look, see what Scotty's doing now. He's about to start a lap. Andy Boy starting a lap. Grimjaw and Rabico have retired. Dan's on his out lap, so he's not comfortable with that, as the times are getting seriously quick. As the Alpine, I believe Albie gets out of the way for Duke stuff. That is a Red Bull, so he's up on his... yeah, he's invalidated, so... and he's followed by... I think that's Scotty, no? Is that Dan? Let's see what Dan's doing. Right, he's 100% ERS, so he's going for it now. So I mean, I don't even know where everyone is. Robin's done, he's going into the pits. I believe that is Dukes is about to cross the line. He is up on his time here, currently pretty 8. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Sociopath's nearly 4 tenths up on his time. This is going to put him in the 29s. He had to lift a little bit there. That might have cost him a tenth or so. But we'll see as he crosses the line. 29.7. Let's have a look. Scotty coming across the line now. He's up on his time. Puts him P7 with a 30 flat. And he's pitted. Bolts is coming up to Casino Triangle as he's invalidated. Right, here we go. Bruce is now going into the pits. That says he's 7 seconds up. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Well, yeah, that's actually about right. So he's looking at the 30s, so as long as he can nail this. Can he knock out Duke stuff? Oh, no, he's out. Okay. So Matthias is invalidated. Dan's coming around the last couple of corners. He's going into the pits. That's it. So Dan's retired, that's fine. So just Matthias and MDG. MDG's retired, so it's just Matthias. He just needs to retire and we can get cracking. So there we go. So after watching Cameron Porter's lap, I don't think there's much more he can gain out of that, to be fair. That lap was pretty phenomenal. Sociopath not far behind. I say not far, it's nearly half a second. But we're going to be losing Bulks, Matthias, MDG, LF Racing and Bruges. Ooh, that's not good for his title championship. But it is quite a long race. A demanding race. So we shall see. There's an 8-tenth split from P1 to P10. That's nothing. So I pulled her out early, get a banker in. He is actually fuel burning. That is what he's doing. Who's he got behind him? He's got Andy Boy coming. I wonder if he'll just let them go. But the only thing is, I know he's fuel burning. That is going to heat the engine up. So he's just moving out of the way there for Andy. And he has got, is that Sociopath behind him? It is. Whoa, whoa, what happened there? So it looks like a bit of a lag spike there because he was behind all of a sudden. Yeah, okay. So they want to start creating a gap. So let's have a look. We'll stay on board with Andy Boy for this one, for the first one. So as he makes his way up to the first turn, navigating turn 1 and 2 quite nicely, and we're going to go into turn 3 and 4. Then we've got the S curves. He comes around turn 7 of the Dunlop curve. Then we've got the Degner curve. A slight downshift, but throws the car in to go around turn 9. This little kink of turn 10, which then will be the hairpin of turn 11. Nice and tight to the apex, letting the car drift out to the right. As we go around turn 12. So he's going to make his way up now to turn 13, and then the spoon curve straight into turn 14. Again, letting the car drift out wide. And it's a long back straight for 130R. Turn 15. And then we've got turn 16, 17, 18 of the casino triangle. So that's turn 18, and it's actually turn 19 here, this little kink. So that's a 30.4 to start us off. Sociopath coming across the line now with a 30.5. And then Cameron Poulter with 29.6. The time's coming in now, quite flying in now. So we've got Albie with a 29.9. Robin with a 30.4. Dukester with a 29.8. Ravico's crossing the line now, is he? No, he's starting his run. As Dan crosses the line, it's going to be a 30.5. Scotty's still in the pits. I'm wondering if he's only got one run at this. He's in low fuel mode, so he's definitely not going again. So we'll stay on with Ravico. Seems a little bit cautious into turn 9. Short shift in there straight away to turn 3. Yeah, it's going to have a little bit of traffic in front of him, but he can use that for a bit of a tow, especially down that long back straight. I think it's the Alpine, the Aston Martin. I'm not sure what one it is. But he'll get a nice tow, but the Aston Martin moves out of the way, so he doesn't get real good use of that. That's a 12.9. Who's he got behind him? That's a 29.6, currently P1. Looks like Albie's got enough fuel to go again as Rabico moves that way. He's like, no tow from me. Let's see what... Ah, he's cooked it. Oh, he's managed to keep his wheels intact, so... You'll be able to get round, get another lap in. Quite easily, to be fair. Yeah, so everyone's in low fuel mode currently. So I expect all these to just dive in the pits. Albie's definitely going to have to because he has no front wing. And then the guys will be out for their final. I wonder who's Albie going for his final run now. No. Thanks, he's got 80% ERS, I was wondering. As we wait now. That was interesting. I could have swore I heard talking in the background. There we go, Dukster's now coming out for the... Here we go. As it's on now, this is going to be the one and only run that everyone is going to do. So it's going to be on Dukes to first to see where he can put himself. So that's turn 1 and 2 out the way. Let's see how he takes on the S's. That's around the Dunlop curve, keeping it tight. He is slightly up on his time. It was only a slight razor. He really hammered it into that one. So as he comes up to the hairpin. A bit of short shifting there to fourth. Get the power down as early as possible. Round turn 12. As he makes his way up to 13 and 14 with a spoon curve. Okay, maybe not. That's twice now. How did he not invalidate? He's slightly up on his time. The times are starting to come in. So this is going to be the first one. It's a 29, slight improvement. So it's going to be the McLaren next of Sociopath. Let's see what his Sector 2 split is. Then he's going to have Cameron Porter for company behind next. Then Grimjaw. Then the Aston Martin of not sure what one. We've got someone in chat called... I'll read it in a sec. So it's keeping it close to the wall. That's P5. Cameron Porter. 29.63. We've got Grimjaw. He doesn't improve. Robin, he improves with a 29.3. So Albie coming across the line now as well. Scotty puts himself in P2. So it's all going to be on Rabico. So Scotty puts himself... Albie takes it with a 29.4. Dan with a 29.8. So he literally is... no. A 47, so that's pointless. I don't know what I'm getting excited for. Right, okay, so the front row is going to be Robin and Albie. Second row, Scotty and Cameron. Rabico and Dukes will be on the third row. Dan and Andy Boy will be on the fourth row. And then Sociopath and Grimjaw will be on the fifth row. So just while I pop off for a second, I will be back shortly. But what I will say is... Yeah, so Reese in chat, Reese Blackwell said, come on, Matt, most ginger racer I've ever seen. Matthias, what do you mean? I've got hair like Prime Fell. Brilliant. Timed that one well, apologies for that. When you get a call from work saying the whole network has crashed, so you know what your Friday night's going to be like. Right, let's get everything up ready. So, got a couple of jammy buggers in here. Hound, Osso and Andy Boy. Get a taste of the rain before their race on Sunday. So it'd be interesting to know whether the guys had set up drive for quali just for, you know, track position, or if they went for a full wet setup. But it's going to be a two-stop here. So bulk counts, the tyre wear here is quite high. But I've done a couple of practice sessions in. I found it quite low. In the wet it's high. I found in the dry it's quite low. We've got a camera reporter saying so happy it's raining. Oh, hello. So he's probably done a bit of practice for this. So let's see how many to get disqualified. So everyone's just trying to get as much heat into their tyres as possible. No disqualifications yet. There's Dan. And he was the one that moaned about how do you get disqualified, and he goes and does it himself. Silly boy. So as it's being wet, these guys need to be well cautious into turn one. So everyone should be lined up now. Here we go. As I can't see the lights. And that's 5 lights, and away we go. Oh, it does look like Albie got a good start. Robin got a fantastic start. Oh, as we got a car off already. So going into turn one. Couple of position changes, but I can't see anything major. A couple of too wides. As everyone's trying to settle. Andy Boy trying to sort of squeeze his way through. It looks like he's actually going to lose out here to racing if he's not careful. No, he's fine there. So Hound has just been passed by Jahu and Sinex. And it looks like he's going to lose out to Osso here as well. Coming up to the Degler end. Matthias has retired from the session, and oh no. So Matthias is out. What is this? I'm guessing this is a VSC. MDG with a severe collision with, so it looks like they've had a coming together, and Matthias has been taken out. Well, of course that'll be between the stewards. Yeah, Matthias has left. But yeah, Albie's gained a position now. He's currently leading the race. Good job to him. Robin has lost out. Dukes is up 3 places. Cameron Porter has started where he qualified. Scott is lost out 2 positions, and we are back racing again. So he's now got a 1 second gap on him here. But yeah, Scotty's lost out 2. Don Rabico has lost out. Sociopath and Grimjaw have jumped 2. LF Racing's jumped 4 positions. So he's currently in the top 10 now. Jahu and Sinex are... Jahu's going into the pits, so does he need a new wing? Yeah, I'm guessing he does. So he's going to be hoping for a safety car. Dukes is up into P2. I missed that one. Cameron Porter is all over the back of Robin. And he has got Scotty for company as well. Oh! Right, Cameron Porter's internet's a bit laggy. It did look like he absolutely slapped Robin at the back. And Scotty is nearly out of that 1 second window. I know there's no DRS, but you will lose the extra straight line speed from drag. Albie's nearly 1.5 seconds ahead and it's still extending. Sociopath all over the back of Rabico. Reese, listen boys. I'm not sure, but at the end of the day that'll be a steward's thing to sort out. As Bruges has set the quickest lap, and he's up 3 positions. No, Sinet takes that from him. Oh, Rabico goes in deep into turn 1. So again, that's going to compromise. That'll bring Sociopath into play. He's now got to lift because he's too close. He's basically pushing Rabico through here. So I'm wondering if Rabico's setup is a bit off. This is bringing the likes of Grimjaw into play as well, but Dukester has managed to close the gap down by nearly half a second. Oh, he can't be looking to make a move on the Dunlop curve. You want to be easier, as he does, but now Grimjaw is half a second behind. So Sociopath needs to clear this lad as soon as possible. He's actually being slowed up. Oh, as he makes a move into the hairpin, gets the move done, but who's going to have better traction? And Sociopath gets that move done nicely and cleanly. But he's now 2.5 seconds behind Scotty. Dukester is now 8/10 behind Albie, so he's reduced that. Oh, Porter's just got through on the back straight. That's now released him to see if he can catch up to the front guys. Sociopath has now... Oh, bloody hell. Next to say my man uses full traction and somehow DNF'd. As I say, that's going to be in steward's inquiry afterwards if he puts his report in once it opens. Not saying I'm going to discuss over the stream, to be fair. It is unfortunate, but we've got Grimjaw now all over the back of Rabico. I'm wondering, has Rabico got wing damage? No, it doesn't look to, but I'm guessing it's just his setup. He's really, really struggling. Oh, Dan is breathing all over the back of... There's a bit of a train here from Rabico all the way down to Bruges. Andy Boy has dropped down a few positions. Sonic's have moved up a couple. Got Hounds having a bit of a lonely race, same as Jahu, to be fair. Wow. So you're going to jump up to the top here because... Oh! And we've got a yellow flag. Oh no, 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 no. What's happened? That is... Who is that? That's Tallman Kills. That's alright. It's just a yellow flag. There's no safety car or anything. But Cameron Porter made a double pass there on Albie and Dukester to take the race lead. So let's see what he can do now. He's got clean out. Dukester isn't no slouch. He was gaining quite hard. What is going on? just can't race like that, unfortunately. It's so difficult. Albie has gone into the pits. Does he need a new wing? Is that why he was having issues? Yeah, it's a new front wing. He's lost an end plate there, so I'm not sure what that was about. So I'm sure if there's an issue, they'll report that after. But that has put him pretty much towards the back, unfortunately. Unfortunately, because Cameron Porter left the session, he sort of desynced him as well. Yeah, look at that, he's all over the place. Just hoping there's no wing damage on Duke's. It doesn't look like there is, to be fair. Yeah, Sociopath has pulled a gap here and he is all over the back of Scotty. I mean, he is pushing. Tormund Kills has gone into the pit, so he needs a new wing as well. Sociopath has got past Scotty. And Reese says G. Okay, I don't know what that means. So Sociopath is absolutely flying up. He's up 5 positions. Bruges has just got past Grimjaw there. And that is on the back straight. Cameron Porter with the quickest time so far, 41.6. Got a bit of a train here, to be fair, from Rabico down to Grimjaw again. So that's so. Oh, what is wow? Sociopath is absolutely flying. So he's up 6 positions, starting in P9. He's trying to aim for another driver of the day. So Dan is still over the back of Railgate. He's literally, to be fair, slowing them down. Synax is breathing all over the back of Volks as he's got past him, to be fair. That's that move done. Nope. Volks has kept the position. And Synax has actually lost out to Osso as well. He's currently P13. I'm going to jump on board with Dan for a bit. He's still behind. As Bruges is up to P9, he's up 6 places, so he'll want to try and do damage limitation just to keep in touch and distance with Sociopath. Scotty is under a second to Dukester. He is closing as well. It's now 8 tenths. Yeah. He's now only half a second behind him. Cameron Porter is 3 seconds ahead. I know Cameron Porter has got his mind set on taking Tier 1. He came in, set his point. He's had a still good races. It's just where he's just been the wrong tyre choice. As Racing has just got past Bruges. Oh, Bruges is just all over the back of him here. Sociopath still around the 1.4 mark to Robin, so he's keeping the distance there, to be fair. Ooh. Where does Dan... Hello. I think Dan's gone full TC. Just see coming out of the hairpin, he absolutely floored it. Yeah, 100%. That's the only trouble with the full TC, to be fair. He's literally coming out of the corners. There's Cameron Porter with a 40.5. He's flexing now. It's 4 seconds ahead. Dan's got a great run on him here, but it's... Arabico's definitely running a bit of a high downforce. Lower downforce, I'll say. Dan gains him out the corners, but then... yeah. The Sociopath now has cut that gap in half to Robin. He's only... oh no, he's back up to the second now. So Robin's clearly running high downforce. The Sociopath's gone for more straight line speed. Oh, Dan's got a fantastic run here. Ooh! As we've got our first time penalty from Duke Star. And Dan was looking to make the move. Unfortunately, Scotty was in front of him. I know he's ghosted, but he just wasn't sure. It's just literally trying to put that power down. That's the difference between full and no traction. So Andy Boy Tier 3 still is there. He's in P11. He has got bolts for company, of course. Yeah, so he's losing a lot of time. So Rabico is definitely running lower downforce, to be fair. So if Dan can get past him, he can probably get a nice gap, but it's getting past him. There's only opportunities coming out of the S. He's going into the Dunlop curve. As MBG has just got past Sinex. Yeah, see here, he's just mighty through the S's. Just didn't get that good a exit through there as he did last time around. But they have bridged the gap to Scotty, who's now over a second behind. Bruges is closing in. Yeah, that time's gone back up for Sociopath now. Back to where it was before. Albie's picked up the second time penalty. Oh, here we go. See, it's just getting the power down, that is the problem. But we do have Rabico, who has the low fuel on as well. There's Rabico with a skirt of juice. Oh, Albie's out. Where is that? He's on the left. The back end's kicked out. Is that going to be a safety car? It is. It's a full safety car. So everyone's ducking into the pits now. Do you do the same? Don't you? No, so everyone's carried on. This will be interesting. But this is definitely going to help Tormund Kills and Jahu. It's going to close everything up now. Whoa. I was going to say, why are people making passes? That's just because people in the pits. Sociopath is now in P2. So, everyone needs to close up the gap. Everyone's in low fuel mode now. So I've just got 3 cars to catch up. It's going to be Jahu, Bolts and Tormund Kills. Yeah, so we've only got everyone barring Robin and Bolts, they've all pitted. So they're actually in a pretty good position to be. If they can gain a few positions and close up to the leaders, there's no doubt the guys will want to pit again. Penalties, yeah, Dukester and Albie did have a 370 DNF unfortunately, and then got MDG with a 5-second one. Yeah. Bruce there up 8 places, LF Racing is up 6 places. Just need Tallman to... So this will be out for another lap. That's the only thing that sucks about rolling solo. You just got to talk jargon. Tallman should be absolutely flat. Oh, that Cameron Porter really likes to get close to that safety car. Got the old Mercedes red safety car. Right, if Tallman can get close enough here, we might be able to go race. I don't think he's going to have time, to be fair. They're quite a way ahead. He's pushing that. That's 10 seconds in a couple of corners. MDG needs to close that gap up a bit there as well. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have one more lap of the safety car. So we've had Bolks and Hound pit, so they're going to want to be pretty sharpish to be fit. Dan's pit as well, is he? Oh, hello. That track looks too wet. Yeah. Ooh, I think it might be a bit early. That track looks soaked. Has he made a mistake? Look, Hound's gone for the heart. Look, he's gone in way too deep. Why the hell's Cameron Porter typing? He should be driving. Yep. Oh, mate. Dan's messed it up. Same as Balks and Hound, you have gone in too early. Safety car is in this lap. Definitely going to keep an eye on Dan, see what he's doing. So I expect Cameron Porter to drop it now. Maybe not. He's gone. Oh, Dukes is going to get the movie out. Oh no, don't go too wide. Oh my god, oh my god. Not into turn one. Ooh. I want to keep an eye on this. Yeah, looks like the rain's dry and there is a lot of cracks in the clouds. He's not even half a lap, he's 2.5 seconds down. Oh, sociopath breathing. Oh! Cameron Porter went no, why is he ghosted? Cameron Porter's in. He's ghosted, and why have we got a yellow flag? Hound spun. I'm so confused. Yes, so am I. It says you're not even in the lobby, so I've sent you another invite. Game crashed. Alright, well I've sent you an invite to get your backside in as quick as possible. The sociopath is now leading the race, but he has got Dukester for company. So Grimjaw has now got past. Jahu with a time penalty. So Albie's left the session. Oh yeah, he's surprised he's still in here, to be fair. The rain has definitely stopped. That's Osso with a time penalty now. He's currently in P10, so Sociopath with the quickest time. So everyone is now pitting. Karen Porter is still... No, he's not. Is he back now? Oh, I'm not sure. So what's his time to the leader? It's 18.7 and that time is dropping. Keep an eye on that. I'm wondering if the top guys now are going to pit. So we've got a yellow flag. That's Tallman Kills spinning. That's alright, that won't bring out a safety car or anything, hopefully. Yeah, Danny's losing time now to the leader still. But what's the pit time? 22 seconds potentially. He could come out in front here, but he's going to have the problem of them guys in front with the mediums. Here we go. Here we go. I think Danny's going to be in P2. He is. Now he'll just want to save up some ERS. He's got 12 seconds. Okay, I'm going to shut up here because that was an absolute ballsy move. With what, 9 laps to go, 12-second lead. That's going to be a big arse. No yellow flags. What have we got a yellow flag for something? No, that's alright. Jahu should have come in. I don't think he wanted to take on the double stack. As it stands, it looks like he's losing about a second a lap. So it was 12 seconds. As Scotty has just got past LF Racing. DRS is now enabled. So about a second and a half a lap he's lost. Well, hold on. I'm lost here. How did that go from 12 seconds to 3 seconds? Right, okay, something ain't right there. That literally went from 12 to 3, so... Okay. Simex is coming and pit the softs, so he's going to probably try and take the fastest lap off everyone else. Ooh, there's spots of rain coming down again, no? Oh, sector 2 yellow flag, someone's had an issue there. Is that also? It is a Ferrari though. It does look like Cameron Porter's back in the race now, which is a shame for himself because he was leading. Dan's still holding that gap there at 2.5 seconds. Bruges there is up 10 places, he's in P5, so he's having a bit of a good race there now. Cameron Porter is breathing. He is pushing Rabico round. There's a flag in sector 1. I'll leave that, yeah, that's Osso's had a bit of an issue somewhere there. Sinex, is he retiring? Yep, Sinex is retiring. That gap now is down to 1.8. But of course, the tyre wear's high, and Rabico is under 10%, so he's going to be under threat. But then again, so is Cameron Poulter. Yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure what that's for. Oh yeah, Sinex car's coming out to retire. That's what I mean, retiring in the pits does that. So I'm wondering if that would have cost them some time at the front. This is why you don't do that. Again, Cameron Poulter is still struggling to get past. Will he make a lunge here? Oh, he does. It's a late one though. A little bit of contact. Again, look at the traction Rabico's getting. Cameron Poulter with no ERS whatsoever. So he's better off just staying behind Rabico for a little bit, recharging and then going for it. There's a yellow flag there. I think that's... Oh, who's that? Racing's out. Is that a safety car? Ooh! Cameron Porter's out as well. That's got to be a safety car. What the hell happened? Everyone's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Yeah, no words. Damn, it was a good race. As everyone's getting yellow flags for ignoring. Oh, what's going on? Coolman Kills is trying to overtake people. This is Rabico. Drive-through penalty. I just don't understand. Oh mate, here we go. The lobby is buggered. We've now got drive-throughs, all sorts of penalties coming in out of the woodworks. Just carry on racing. We'll get the penalties removed afterwards. What? So everyone's got drivers. The problem is they've got to serve them or they get disqualified. Whoa. Oh my god. We've got a big problem here. This is a massive, massive problem. We've got Scotty who's overtaking Forks. Duke's just going into the pits. So everyone's trying to serve their drive-throughs. They're just not going to have it. Ba, 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 ba. I'm not interested in the tyres, to be fair, Clay, because the lobby is screwed. Everyone's getting drive-throughs because the lobby's just been bugged. That's why Rabico just got disqualified. Yeah. It's absolutely ruined an actually pretty good race, to be fair. And what in God's name is this? If anyone's got access to the YouTube, please block this 69 mega whatever it is. Thank you. Ba, 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 ba. So literally 60% of the field has got to go in now to serve their drive-throughs, or they will get disqualified. Ah, mate. I expect the safety car probably in this lap or the next one. Scotty's actually in P3. He had a bit interesting race. He dropped down the field quite a bit during the wet session. He's come back up to where he's qualified. No, I was going to say everyone's nearly out of fuel, but of course once the safety car comes up, I expect the safety car in this lap now, so we'll have 4 laps of racing. Yeah, but whatever it is, don't need to chat it in the YouTube. You can deal with it afterwards. I'm not interested in the discussion about that. What's happened's happened. And it can be discussed after the race, not during. But yeah, a couple more corners. I'm expecting the safety car to come in now, to be fair.